The Bible says, let all that you do be done in love. The Bible says this in 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 3. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels and have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned but have not love, I gain nothing. The last verse in this chapter even says this, so now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. It sounds like love is pretty important. At the Last Supper, Jesus gave his disciples a new commandment. He said this, a new commandment I give to you, that you love one another, even as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. For a dying world to know that we are the disciples of Jesus, we must have love. We must love those outside as well as we are leading them to Jesus. They must know that we genuinely care for them as people. The description that the Bible gives of love is found in 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 8. Love suffereth long and is kind. Love envieth not. Love vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not its own, is not provoked, taketh no account of evil, rejoiceth not in unrighteousness, but rejoiceth with the truth, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Love never faileth. In Matthew chapter 22, a lawyer trying Jesus had a conversation with him. It went like this, Teacher, which is the great commandment in the law? And he said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the great and first commandment. And a second like unto it is this, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments the whole law hangeth, and the prophets. I cannot sum up the importance of love any better than that. The entire law of Moses that God gave on the mount is summed up in the commandments to love God and to love your neighbor as yourself. That being said, friend, let all that you do be done in love.